we left Marina Montenegro over here, the blue dot, and we had no wind in this section. And then as we came through this little encroachment, we had really nice wind to sail. And then it disappeared, and then it showed up again. And this section here, while we were trying to come out of the bay, we actually had like almost 13 knots of true wind sail, but the moment we turned the cape here, it's gone. Gone. Absolutely gone. This has been the story of our lives since we started this season. Except for the passage of Tunisia to Sicily and Sicily to Greece. Ever since then, every time we try to do a passage, the wind disappears. We just left Montenegro. This over here is already Croatia, but the next port of entry is a bit far away. So, do you want to talk about what's going on today?
Wind is all wrong. No. We got delayed on the fuel dock, and it delayed us by an hour. And I think we've had better winds earlier in the morning.
Okay, so why did we got delayed on the fuel dock?
Because the fuel dock is a big fuel dock, and
opens at 8.
It opens at 8. We were booked in for 8, but the boat that was supposed to go in first before us, because it's much bigger, didn't turn up until 8:45. So we had to wait.
Okay, and on top of that, not only they showed up at 8:45, we arrived actually early to the fuel dock, right? So I tried to call the fuel dock on VHF, and I get an immediate reply, but the conversation didn't make any sense. So I had to ask if I was talking to another vessel, or if I was talking to the fuel dock, which was the station that I had called in. And guess who was talking to me?
Well, what's the other vessel?
The vessel that arrived.
Vessel's in line, booked in for 8 o'clock.
You cannot go to the dock. You cannot go to the dock. Anyway, so how far was he from the dock? In the marina right next door. Anyway, so we waited. We would have been done before he would arrive. Yeah. Anyway, so we waited for 1 hour. There was no winds in the bay in this area of Montenegro where we were.
The bays in Montenegro and wind are completely different.
Are a mystery.
They're different to out here.
Yeah.
So let's just say we've got, well, right now it's 8 knots, but it's directly behind us.
Right now it's 8 knots, but just a little bit ago, as we packed up the code 0 because there was not enough wind.
The other big issue for us is that we need to check into Croatia before 5 o'clock when they close. Now, because we got delayed leaving, it's made our travel time, our arrival at the other end longer. So at the moment we're arriving at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we can't even slow it down and sail for a bit because we won't be able to check in.
And if we don't check in, then we need to sail all the way up to Dubrovnik without stopping.
I don't mind going up to Dubrovnik. I really want to sail.
What is it that you usually say about the wind in the Med? It's just a bad joke.
It is just a bad joke.
So as we were coming out of the bay, we actually had really nice wind, but it kept coming and going, as in we actually had 14 knots of wind, 13 knots of wind, true wind.
14 to 16 knots of wind.
As in
30 degrees, which is, we could sail, but we need to keep moving, so...
Yeah, but that was coming out of the bay as we were turning to come out as a very winding bay to get in. So at each turn, the wind kept changing, so we motored sail through that area, but the moment we got out to open sea,
we put out the code 0,
there's nothing.
We've set the main up and we're just doing 1.5 knots.
In the wrong direction.
Yeah, we have to turn the boat to try and catch the wind, and we're heading for Italy.
Yeah.
Which is not where we want to go.
Yeah, Italy as in South Italy, not even North Italy. We're heading to South Italy and we need to be in Cavtat before 5 o'clock.
So let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Action.
Yep. Action.
So
Maybe they're going to announce it.
Fail warning. We're feeling that we're constantly whinging about not being able to sail because the weather conditions never seem to suit us, no matter what direction we're going. And today we had winds, really nice wind gusts as we were coming out of the bay in Montenegro and heading to Croatia. As we came out, there's no wind, but there's something really weird happening, which is we're hearing these. We're hearing these. It sounds a bit like a thunder, but not.
It's a boom sound.
A boom sound like a cannon being fired. And it's really weird because it sounds reasonably close, but we can't see anything. There's no clouds, there's just a light haze. It's really weird because even Elle can hear it and she's getting a little startled every time that we hear one of those. I'm not sure if the camera will catch anything.
Okay, so
Am I brave enough for this?
what date is it? Today is the 15th of June. 15th, 13th of June, 14th of June. Okay,
I'm gonna jump.
all right, do your jump.
I think.
You
That's a good
think?
idea.
Yeah. Anyway, you should jump on that corner, but
Yeah, but that's not.
okay. Off you go.
This might be a bad idea. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be a bad idea.
You get over it. It's a 2-second thing. Is that good?
Yes.
Refreshing? Are you refreshed?
What happened? What happened, Gigi?
What happened, little puppy?
Mom happened.
Mummy made a bomb.
Come here. Mom happened, wasn't it? Give mommy. Good girl. Everyone does their part. Even the dog collects rubbish.
Even the dog collects rubbish. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good
No,
girl.
it's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
It's our little shark.
It's mine. So how do you know you have a happy dog? When she's so buggered of swimming that this is how she fell asleep maybe 3 or 4 times now. She wakes up, straightens her head, falls asleep, and gets back into the same position. Only our dog. Well, at least it's in the cockpit and not hanging over the sides of the boat. Just look at the scenery, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is a national park and we're gonna pass on its limits under sail for Genoa, one reef on the main, because since we've arrived Croatia the winds have been quite thicky with us, so we decided to just play it safe and always leave with one reef on the mainsail. Anyway, today in 1 hour of sail we've already had anything from 5 knots of wind to 20 almost. Maximum speed we've already done 8 knots today, and now we seem to have slowed down. So anyway, we came from over here and we're going there, and pretty much since over here all the way up to around here is a national park full of these little islands, all very pretty, very nice. Let's see. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our social media. Head out to our Patreon page and buy the dog a bone.